Hey folks, I'm gonna talk about some holiday cheer. Christmas comes to the homestead, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson, and Merry Christmas. Yes, I mean every part of this word, peace on earth and goodwill to all men, regardless of who you are, and where you come from. Here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, we're a small homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest, located west-southwest of Crater Lake National Park. A little homestead, 5 acres, but it's home. Yes, it's home, sweet home. And my family and I have carved out a wonderful living here, enjoying the comforts of the quietness and beauty of nature around us, and also enjoying the mountains, the trees, and yes, sometimes on occasion, the snow. So, in the title of a Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, a frugal homestead? Yeah, we're frugal. Let me show you some of the frugalness that we are managed to do from time to time here on the homestead. Mainly the frugal decorations for the homestead. For the front of the cabin, we opted not to use any electric lights to decorate it. So what I opted for is I went back up to my mountain up here and collected some pine cones that were laying on the forest floor. These are sugar pine cones, very large cones. Then I went down to Dollar Tree and picked out some of this garland. I got about 5 strands of this garland and also some ribbon, a couple of rolls of this ribbon from Walmart. The whole front decoration didn't cost me much at all. The front door boasts a little wood carving, wood cutout and paint. I found this at the thrift store, picked it up for $1. And this wreath, yeah, that was a brand new wreath. It looks like a Harry and David wreath that did not sell. So what they do is they donate them to our local thrift stores, and I managed to pick this wreath up for $7 and some change, but with my discount I got it close to $7 or just under $7. So aren't these gorgeous? The back door even boasts a beautiful wreath I picked up at the thrift store. This is my latest acquisition from Goodwill. Paid under $7 for this, and this little placard, I think I purchased this at Walmart, and I didn't pay that much for it, but I love the country style of this. And this garland, again, it came from Dollar Tree. The ribbon came from Walmart, and the lights were given to me by a company to do a review on, and I did the review on these lights. These are gorgeous little lights, so I decided to hang them out here and put them on the deck. I just leave them on. They add really nice ambiance to the deck. I should add that these little poinsettia rosettes that are clipped onto the garland, these, oh, you match my shirt. Haha, cool. Anyway, I picked those up at Walmart too, and just stuck them on here to add a little bit more zing. And of course, the pine cones resourced from my trees on my homestead. Hey, let me take you up to the barn and show you a wreath I purchased a few years ago over at the thrift store. Again, I only paid about $6 or $7 for this wreath, but it inspired me to build some other wreaths. I'll take you inside and show you those in a moment. This is a lariat with a stirrup. This is an authentic stirrup, lariat, and some frou-frou, but this really inspired me to make some of my own Western style wreaths. Now this fits perfectly on the barn door. In fact, my whole homestead looks very Christmassy, and check out this video. I put twinkle lights up on all the outbuildings, and then it snowed. That was epic. Beautiful scene. 'Tis the season, the pond's frozen over. I see some parts of the pond where it's thawed so the ducks and the geese can get their water. So if it gets too frozen over and too thick, I supply them with some water to dabble in a little pool. Yeah, they're taking refuge under the barn, so it's working out well. Let me take you inside and I'll share some of our frugal Christmas decor that I've managed to come up with from thrift stores, Walmart, Dollar Tree, and Big Lots. So this is the dining room. The wreath we got again from the same resource of a thrift shop. Again, under about $7. The sconces, I paid about $19.95 for them, and I purchased those at Walmart. And the candles I had to go get at Hobby Lobby because Walmart does not sell red candles. And of course the gingerbread train and the gingerbread house were gifts. I went ahead and put them together and did videos on those. And then this little truck with the cookie bag in it we got from Walmart. And then we got a tower of goodies given to us, so we just set them out. And of course, fruit. With Becky and I on our special nutritional pathway that we're doing, mainly we're just doing fruit, vegetables, and some meats, but not a whole lot. So we're just trying to eat better, but this is laid out for the kids and the grandkids. Over here on the China hutch is some garland I picked up at the thrift shop. Now this only cost me about $5 for the garland. The lights that are on the garland, it's a great big long strand of LED lights. I featured those last year in a product review that was sent to me and gifted to me by a company to do a product review on these lights. So I added them to my little feature here on the on the China hutch, and it goes through into the living room, and I'll show you what we did with it in the living room. This little tree we resourced from the Big Lots store, and the little lights I purchased at Walmart. These take AA batteries, and then we added some extra little decorations on that little tree, and then we just added this feature to our hallway. This is the wreath I was telling you guys about up at the barn. It inspired me to build it. I was down in a tack shop downtown, and I picked up this lariat for $15. No, it was $5. I paid $5 for that. So I went online and got me some spurs instead of stirrups, and I decorated with the spurs, and I went down to Dollar Tree and got this little Noel and some frou-frou, and then of course the bandana I picked up at Walmart. Of course, I got a little bit more money into the lasso wreath, the Western wreath, because the spurs weren't cheap. So I think I have all of $40, $50 into that. It was special to me. I wanted to do it, and so I went ahead and did it. Okay, and turning our attention over here on the wall, we have the stockings I purchased at Walmart, and of course stocking stuffers where we got wherever we could, and the hooks on which they're hooked on, these are wreath hooks. I picked up for $1 a piece there at the Dollar Tree. Garland up here I picked up at what they call the As Is store. Some people call it the bins. It belongs to Goodwill, and it's Goodwill's last ditch effort to sell something before they send it to the dumpster. I got this beautiful table lamp. I found it on the floor actually at the bins, and I only paid what, $3 for this lamp. And it's gorgeous. It's really nice. So that's another thrift place to go and find thriftware. And of course the lights on the garland continued. Now this angel, that angel was on top of the tree when my mother was a little girl. I saw photographs of her and her siblings standing in front of the tree, and I inherited this angel that was on top of my grandparents' tree. So it would, to my grandkids, it would be their great-great-grandparents. That is an heirloom. And I have not seen another angel like that, and I've been looking around Pinterest and eBay and every place else, but this angel, it has a unique features and design. So we display it prominently in a prominent place over the living room to preside over the homestead in this holiday season, because you know what? It's memories, folks. That's all what it's all about. It's memories. Over here we've got a Christmas wreath that came with lights. That too I paid around $7 for at the same thrift shop. And then we've got this other wreath I just recently acquired that was again under around $7. And then this other little feature with a little snowman, that too was $7. We decided to use a fake tree because I'm so fearful of fire. If we want the smell of pine, I'll go clip some pine boughs and we'll stick them in the house and give that pine smell. But it's not a whole lot because the fake tree serves us just fine. We changed it up this year. I went ahead and bought a bunch of discounted ornaments from Walmart. And we decided to decorate the tree this way. So all these decorations, most all of them are new, except for there's a few heirlooms that we chose to put on there. Before, when the family was young, we were poor. We didn't have much money to buy ornaments, but we had the tree. Well, again, I want to tell you a story about the tree. I walked into Walmart. I had enough money to buy a fake tree, but I didn't have that much to buy this nice a tree. So what happened was, I was in the garden department and I was looking at trees, and they just put this one display together, and the young clerk had put the sign on top of the stack of trees. All right, that's an excellent price. It was like $39.95 is what he put up there. So I was just like, that's a good price. So I grabbed the tree and I went and plumped it on the checkout stand, which was right next to where the display was done. So she rang it up, the clerk rang it up, or cashier, and it came out to be like $200 and some. And I go, that's not what the sign says. And she goes, what? And I go, look at that sign right on top of the stack of trees. They just finished it. It says $39.95. And so she had to call the manager over. The manager came over and looked at my box, looked at the stack, looked at the sign. And I go, yep, they just put it together. And he goes, we have to give it to him at $39.95. So I got a bargain on this tree, yeah. And he immediately took that price tag sign down and took a loss on this tree, but he ended up making a profit on the rest of the stack. Anyway, that's how this tree became a bargain also. But we used Christmas ornaments that were creative. I told the kids to go to your toy box, grab all your little toys that we can put the hooks on, and hang them on the tree, and we use those for ornaments. So basically what we used is Beanie Baby toys that we got from McDonald's, the Happy Meals, and we had a lot. I think we have the whole Lion King, the original Lion King collection of Beanie Babies, along with Chip and Dale and just a whole variety of different things. But it really dressed out the tree really charming. For a previous video, I highlighted or showcased my tree and cheap ornaments you can put together. Besides Christmas, it's all about kids, right? And yes, let's not forget, it is about Jesus. So that's my Christmas, Frugal Homestead Christmas and Christmas decorating here for you guys. Just sharing with you some ideas and some places to go and shop if you don't have a whole lot of money. Like, we're on a tight budget, and as of January 1st, we're going to be on even a tighter budget. Because things are changing for the Hanson family here coming up. Yeah, stay tuned for those episodes. I'll continue sharing ways to save money and ways to be frugal, but yet end up with a beautiful Christmas. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing our adventures with us. Please stay tuned to more videos by subscribing. Then clicking that bell icon, that alerts you to new videos as I do upload them. Something else you could do for us is give us a thumbs up, and also click that share button. Sharing our videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Leave a comment or a compliment, and give me some ideas on what you guys come up with too. Let us help each other out on this platform. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Please be safe and always be kind. Merry Christmas.